good? Shit. Ooh, goddamn. All right. How is everybody doing? I told you guys I was coming back. I just needed to get my life together. Cause this cold that I've been having has been kicking my ass. Kicking my motherfucking ass. Okay, so hopefully the lines are working this time, because we know that the shit just was not working. And yes, baby, we are going to get into some things. Ooh, I'm really excited to talk about this because I just think that all this shit is hell of entertaining. I'm just moving some shit around, but this shit is hilarious. Okay. So in my mind, well, first of all, let me do the welcome. Shout out to everybody shout out to the new subscribers, okay? Shout out to them people who have hit the subscribe button. Shout out to y'all first. Also, I want to shout out to anybody that's going to watch this live after, that's just going to find it on YouTube. Shout out to you. Welcome to the greatest show on YouTube. Hopefully you subscribe to this video at the end. And for my returning people that's here all the time, my moderators and, just my B&B squad in general, I fuck with y'all. Y'all know how this goes. I'm not 100% today, but we are going to get through it. I got me some good ass tea right here. And we're going to get into some things. All right. So, let me just get into it. So Nicki Minaj, yes. I'm convinced that Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, for that matter, they troll each other. Like, I really feel like these two ladies are competing for social media clout. At this point, I don't even think it's about necessarily all just about the music. I think this is about the music, who can be talked about, who can be the most relevant. Because if you notice, when Nicki posts something, Cardi B will post something within an hour or two later. But as of lately, Cardi B was going viral. Nicki Minaj gets involved. What am I talking about? Somebody gonna be like, Armand, you gotta break that down for me. You gotta break that down. It just not making no sense. All right. So let's start, not all the way from the beginning, because bitch, I ain't got time. But we can just start from the last couple of weeks. Okay, let's start with Offset and Cardi B breaking up. All right, so that was this whole thing, this whole scandal, the Summer Bunny, Offset, Cardi B, Cuban Doll. It's just this whole debacle on Instagram and social media. Then Nicki Minaj, in the middle of all of that, releases photos of her new man. And go figure, he's a motherfucking 40-time award-winning felon. And who isn't gonna talk about that shit? But then she was almost prepping us for it because she was posting on her story, you know you're that bitch when you cause all this conversation. So she was waiting for the moment to release that shit. And literally when the shit happened with Cardi B, the bitch tried to debunk the shit. And she posted that fucking man. But I'll be real with you, no shade. And fair is fair. I call it like I said. I'm a straight motherfucking pow shooter. Cardi B's story was bigger. Cardi B's story was bigger. We didn't wait, but we waited. We waited. Because once Cardi B's story kind of dwindled down and got old, we picked that Nicki Minaj story up. Watch. Ain't nobody really talking about Nicki Minaj right now. I haven't seen anybody really just going in talking about tomorrow or after this Cardi B and Offset relationship stuff dies down. Then it's going to be this big deal of this man got this tattoo. So now let's fast forward to today. Because we ain't really heard much from Nicki. We seen her and she just was in Vogue, but she's been very, very quiet. She ain't really said nothing. But we got to think about today. Today, Cardi released the Money video. Shout out to her, which we'll get into. Cardi B also was spotted by TMZ with Offset. So let me show you what Nicki Minaj just posted an hour ago. Y'all want to see what this bitch posted? Drop some bombs in the comments if you want to see what this bitch just posted. Let me show you what she just posted.
Did your tat hurt?
No, not at all.
Girl, what? Did your tat hurt? Really, Nicki? Bitch, yes, it did. But you gotta see what she put on the damn caption. She was like, this is first Zaddy. Let me read it. Fuck it. Let me just go to her page and read it. This bitch she is some tea. This bitch gonna say, did your tat hurt, Zaddy? His first tattoo, fronting like it didn't sting. ONIKA, heavy on it. Hashtag super sleazy. Girl, first of all, yeah, nigga, you know that shit hurt, nigga. So don't even, oh no, not at all. Motherfucker, bitch, that big ass ONIKA tattoo. God damn, that's a big ass tattoo. I guess you said, bitch, I'm going to get that coin. I don't know what you done did or if Cardi done put the Santa Teria on you and you done put the Santa Teria dick on Nicki Minaj. I don't know what, or she done, what is going on? He just came out of nowhere and with the tattoo. With the tattoo. But we'll get into that. My thing is this though. Nicki. He didn't just get that tattoo done today. That tattoo has been done. Why the fuck did you wait till today to post the video of the tattoo, bitch? What a motherfucking dirty whore you are, bitch.
Hello, motherfucker.
Nicki is... That bitch did not play fair, girl. So you just gonna insert yourself. You just gonna debunk Cardi's whole day with this tattoo. So, girl, I personally feel like Nicki, I feel like they troll each other. But as of late, Nicki has been trolling Cardi B. Like, bitch, you're not gonna be too big on, you're not gonna be just killing the internet and ain't nobody gonna be talking about me. No. They're going to be Googling me too, bitch. Don't think you're going to come in here. Bitch, I don't give a fuck what nobody say, bitch. You're not going to get rid of me, bitch. I'm not going anywhere. I'm not going anywhere. That's how I feel like Nicki feel. Like, I feel like that's what Nicki is like in her mind. Like, bitch, I don't give a fuck. You got something, I got something. What you want to do? Like, seriously, like, why would you wait till today to post that shit? Come on, bitch. Oh, my God. But, so my thing is, So look, hold on. Let me do it. Let me do it the side by side. Let me see if I could move that over like that, like one time for the one time. So bitch, hold on. I gotta move all the way over so y'all can really. Oh, let me do it there. Here, we're gonna pull Cardi and Offset at the bottom. So we got Nicki and her man, and then we got. Is it this way? We got Cardi and Offset. Now, what's interesting to me about this Cardi and Offset picture too. Now, I have to be real. To me, this looks like Cardi B and Offset was a little bit prepared for TMZ to be taking their pictures because they looking dead at the goddamn camera. Like, them motherfuckers is looking dead at the camera. Oh, I'm finna sneeze on y'all in a minute, watch. And we ain't gonna edit that shit out either. So hopefully no boogers come out. God damn it. But anyway, because listen, look, hold on, let me get that picture for you. Let me so y'all can really get into it. Hopefully TMZ don't try me. Let me see. Let me see if I could cause look, something was not sitting right with this photo to me. Like, to me, they looking dead at the camera. Both of them. But I don't know. Who am I? I'm just a motherfucker talking shit. I'm happy that they're back together. But as far as Nicki and this tattoo, I'm just kind of like, well, Nicki, what are you going to do? Like, you must be really, really serious. Like, Nicki Minaj must really, really be serious with this dude because, like, this nigga got your name tattooed. Now, she ain't stupid. She ain't got his name tattooed. Now, that didn't happen. And I don't think she minds him getting her name tattooed. But at the same time, if you are on the come up, are you going to mind saying that you done fucked Nicki Minaj and you got her name tattooed on you? That's still a slight win because she's endorsing the tattoo. So even if he, like, moves on, oh, well, I was fucking Nicki Minaj. I got the bitch name tattooed on her. Like, if I'm going to get any bitch name tattooed on me, then, bitch, it need to be Nicki Minaj, Kim Kardashian, Beyonce, or Rihanna. If I'm just going to do it. You know, if any bitch going to stamp me, it's going to be one of them. And you know what? And if we break up, I don't give a fuck. I'm wearing it as a badge of honor. The fuck you talking about? The fuck you talking about? I'm wearing that motherfucker. And then you got video. Okay, so for y'all that are just popping into the chat, bring your asses on in here. Make sure y'all subscribe too, goddammit, while y'all in here. My name is Armand Wiggins. I seen somebody said this is their first time in the chat. Shout out to you guys. Welcome. We are talking about Nicki Minaj and Cardi B, and we're talking about this new tattoo that Nicki Minaj's boyfriend has now gotten on his goddamn neck, and the fact that she strategically released this motherfucker today, out of all days, when the Cardi B's Money video dropped, and Cardi B and Offset were spotted by TMZ together. Now, my thing with that too, I just keep going back to that. How the fuck did TMZ spot y'all on there? Listen, if y'all think that these celebrities, listen, do not let these celebrities fool you. Hold on, let me show you something. Let me just do this because see, I wasn't even finna give all this. I didn't even upload the shit, but I'm finna, because now it's starting to make sense to me that all these motherfuckers be full of shit. So look. Because my thing is like, how the fuck do TMZ be knowing where the fuck these people be at, right? But here's how, on top of the fact that they call these motherfuckers. But let's get into some things. Let's look at this. Well, girl, you think you done put it on your story that you in Puerto Rico. They be telling us Don't be fooled, people. This shit, it all be some fucking games. That's how, like Cardi B, why in the fuck are you Cardi B, and you know that you going to go meet Offset, or you know that you there with Offset, and you done put that you are in Puerto Rico, and nobody is going to know. Nobody's going to ask any questions. Nobody is going to send the paparazzi out there. Nobody's going to do any of that, right? But you just in Puerto Rico, and nobody's going to check and see what the fuck going on out there? Get the fuck out of here. Get the fuck out of here. Oh, she said they have a concert in Puerto Rico, but still. So people know why you there. Okay, so even if you had a concert there, you're with Offset. Obviously, paparazzi is going to be looking, and I know for a fact that a lot of these celebrities tell TMZ where they're gonna be. Now, this could have just very well been a way for Cardi to be like, all right, y'all, fuck y'all. I'm happy with my man, and I don't give a fuck. Like, she strikes me as a person that will get on live and be like, you know, I'm over him. But then she don't want to make a whole nother live and be like, all right, y'all, I took his ass back. I needed some dick. I took it back. She just rather it be like, all right, we back together. I don't give a fuck what nobody gonna say. Fuck the world. This how we gonna let them know that we back. We in Puerto Rico, and I don't want to deal with it right now. She knew what they knew what they were doing. She was like, fuck it. We back. But they probably been talking. That's my whole thing. But she wanted it to be out in her own way. So that's my opinion. Okay. But NICKI, girl, you done got this man to get a tattoo on your neck. Wow, wow, wow. That is crazy. Bitch, I don't know what we gonna do, bitch. What we gonna do when this is all over, all said and done. Now, also, everybody's want to talk about the money video. I think that this was Cardi B's best video to date. I think that the money video was the best Cardi B video to date. Here's what I find interesting about money, though. Well, you know what? I'm not going to do that. I'm going to make a review on that video should I, or should I give it to y'all in here? See, I just be so conflicted. Like, should I just give it to y'all on here since we on the topic? Well, I'm going to just say this. I think the money video was her best video. Now, somebody texted me and was like, but NICKI's quality is better. It's still not as good as quality. And I was like, well, I'm not really sure. I don't think so. But I realized, I went back and looked at the Good Form video, because you notice, again, they be trolling each other. NICKI drops Good Form, stripper-esque video. Cardi B drops Money, stripper-esque video. Now, I don't give a fuck what none of y'all think or say. If you don't think behind the scenes they know what single each other's putting out, they do. These celebrities know who's putting out what. So Cardi knew that NICKI was putting out Good Form, and NICKI knew that Cardi was probably going to be putting out Money. Now, as far as the concept of it all, I don't know, but I will go as far as to know that, bitch, both them hoes knew that they was going to do stripper concepts, or Cardi B knew that NICKI was doing a stripper concept, and then she went and did a stripper concept. But I digress. What I'm going to say is, though, I feel like Money was her best video. The fashion in Money was crazy. Loved it, loved it, loved it. Loved the concept of the video. Loved the concept of the video. The only thing I would say I didn't really like, or, I did not like the rapping. I just don't think I am like a Cardi B rap fan. I just don't think that and I try. I really try. I really, really, really try to be into her as a rapper outside of a party or outside of a club, because that's where when you're drunk and shit and you playing shit, it's turned up. But just to really vibe to and just really get into it, I can't not get into her rapping. I can't. Just cannot. Now, as far as Nicki Minaj's good form, I feel as though the good form, the quality, the video quality was better than Cardi B's, but the production piece, the production was better than Cardi B's. But I feel as though Cardi B's concept slayed Nicki Minaj's good form. But again, I feel like Nicki Minaj's rapping slayed Cardi B. So, those are my thoughts on the video. And let's open up the lines. Let's try it again. The number is 563-999-3658. And I want to know what you guys think. Okay, so let me know what you all think in the comments. Listen, if you guys are just joining us, please make sure you guys like and subscribe to this channel. We really, really appreciate it. We love all supporters and all subscribers. I'm praying that this calling number is going to work. And when you call in, please make sure your volume is turned down. Please. So we are talking about Nicki Minaj. Boyfriend gets a new tattoo. We're talking about the Cardi B Money video. We're talking about, is Nicki Minaj trolling Cardi B? Are they competing with each other for social media clout? All right, let's try to get my person here. 813-9189. You're live on the air.
Hello, Armand.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, so I just want to say I love your show.
Thank you.
And I think that Nicki is trolling Cardi, and I love Nicki, but she's trolling.
Mm-hmm.
But, I mean, why not?
Right.
Keep us entertained. That's what we want. We want the entertainment.
Absolutely. I'm here for it. I'm entertained, and it gives us great content.
Exactly. And we all knew Cardi was going to take him back, so that's not a surprise. We might not have thought it would have happened this soon, but she wanted the D. She got the D. But my question to you is, if she would have stayed separated from him and got D from somewhere else and it got out, what do you think would have happened, and what is your opinion on if she did that?
Oh. Well, that's a good question. If she would have gotten some dick from somebody else, would that have been okay? It still would have been wrong because she is married. And if it would have gotten out, I think you would have had people calling her a hoe. And then you would have had...
Shame.
Yeah, they would have shamed her. And then you would have had the other side of people... saying that he deserved it. Now, it's interesting because I didn't know how credible this source was, right? So I really didn't want to put too much thought into it. But there was a guy who alleged that he had been talking to Cardi B, and they came to my house and they were like, it's a receipt, it's a receipt, it's a receipt. And so I posted it, but I wasn't really sure because the guy was supposed to come over, and it was a text message with him and Cardi B kind of talking and flirting. So I'm like, well, this was earlier, like the news broke that Cuban Doll was going to have the threesome with Summer Bunny and Offset on a Wednesday. And then there was a DM that Cardi B was DMing this guy that lives here on Monday. So 2 days before this leaked. Mm-hmm. So in my mind, I was thinking that she had kind of been slick doing her thing on the side because she had gotten fed up. And when I posted it, people were dragging her like, she's a hoe. Like, why? Like, this is like she's a hoe. She's a hoe. She's a hoe. And then other people were saying that he gets what he deserves. So I don't know. That's a tough one. I feel like she would have gotten dragged though for it. But on the same time, I feel like people know that she was a stripper, so they would have been like, "Girl, go ahead, like, fuck other niggas," because we know that Offset. This is not his first time. This is not his second time. This is like his third, fourth, fifth time cheating. You know what I'm saying? So at some point, it's like, bitch, you might as well go have some fun.
That's what I was thinking. And also people are saying, guys are saying that Offset married Cardi B knowing she was a stripper, so he took a chance on her as well.
Very much so true.
Because they have this stigma. They have the stigma on strippers that they're prostitutes and, they do this and that all extra. So,
no, here's my thing with Offset. Here's my thing with Offset, because I want to retract my statement. Let's be very clear. I think he let that stripper shit go once Bodak Yellow really, really hit, because if you really think about it, in the beginning, he was not claiming her. And she was really he was really her co-sign.
He didn't know anything.
He was really her co-sign. Now, she's his co-sign. Because before Bodak Yellow, he wasn't claiming her, but they had been dating. But then she becomes...
Yeah, hit a lick, right?
Yes, but she becomes Cardi B, this megastar, Billboard #1, first female rapper to have a Billboard hit in 19 years since Lauryn Hill. And then all of a sudden, you go run off and marry the bitch.
But I feel like they got married because she got pregnant, and she's Catholic, so she didn't want to have her actual baby and not be married. That's what I feel like.
I don't know if I don't think Cardi B is that into religion. I mean, what does her being Catholic got to do with it? She get online talking about sucking dick and getting fucked and stripping. What Catholics you know that just be busting pussy open and sucking dick on the Instagram? And you know what I mean? When you got little sisters, nieces, and nephews, and your mom and dad that follow you, and you talking about getting fucked in your butt and sucking dick on the gram. Like, how Catholic could you be?
Oh, Lordy Lord.
Yes, but thank you, caller.
That is true. All right.
Wait, well, what do you think about Nicki Minaj and the tattoo?
I mean, I think it's hilarious. Like, I think that, of course, this guy is probably mesmerized by the money now. And, of course, he's been knowing Nicki, so they have a bond. So he's here for the clout. He's here to do whatever she wants him to do. You saw his chains? Did y'all see the chains?
Oh, yeah. Let me get into these chains.
He peeped the chains in the picture with the tattoo now.
Right.
She keeping him iced out. She keeping him dressed.
Ice me out.
Fed and fucked,
Right. Would you do it?
Hey.
Would you do it?
For my favorite celebrity, yeah.
Oh.
Yeah. A tattoo on the neck?
Yes.
Wait, a tattoo on the neck?
Yes.
No, hell. No, hell.
No. All right, caller. Thank you.
All right, thank you.
Bye.
Bye.
Okay, that was good. Okay, 267-5369. You're live on the air.
Hello, motherfucker.
Hey, what's up, Armand?
Hey, what's going on?
So, I guess we're going to get into some things, as you would say.
Yeah, let's get into some things.
All right, so my thing is about the video. I think both of these videos was hot. Do I think that they trolling us? Yeah, because they saw how much beef, they saw how much, how trending they became when they were going back and forth with each other for real.
Mm-hmm.
And I think when they had that behind the scenes thing where, Nicki had said, okay, we done, and then Cardi posted it to her page, I think they started thinking like, okay, let's think business minded with this.
Yes.
We can make money off this.
Yeah.
We can make money off it. And I think that's what they're doing. They both probably cool, because you really don't hear Nicki and Cardi going back and forth with each other anymore. It's more so the fans, like Cardi fans and Nicki fans. They're more trying to keep the feud going. But you really don't hear Nicki and Cardi really saying anything, because I really think they have an agreement. Let's make some money off of this little beef. It's the oldest form of rap, money making since Biggie and Tupac. Like,
I agree, and I also
go hand in hand.
But I also feel like if I feel like now it's underlining shade right now. Like it's just like right now for them to be going back and forth, it's too soon. It's too much. Like it'll get old. But they are still shading each other. Like they're still beefing with each other. Like underlining. Like if Cardi B posts, Nicki will post. If Nicki posts, Cardi B will post. That's still shade. Like they are still trying to outdo one another.
I mean, it's shade, but what type of shade? Like, is it the shade that keeps people? It's kind of like giving people just a little bit to attach themselves to, but not a lot to, formulate a full opinion. Like, I'm just siding with Nicki, or I'm just siding with. It's like pleasing their fans. The shade please their fans because, when Nicki does certain things, what's her fan base called? The Barbs.
Yeah.
The Barbs get when she's throwing shade, and when Barty does things, the Barty they get when she's throwing shade. Like they know that they're nothing without their fan bases. And we're in a day and age where it's all about, it's kind of like the concept is me versus you.
Right.
Like if I can get people to side with me, then I'm going to blow up versus you who are, your whole idea is like a tug of war. Who can get how many people to agree with them? And if once you have the people agreeing with you, they're going to ride and die for you.
Right.
They want to keep supporting you. They're going to buy your products because they feel like they're in the game for you. They really want you to win. So it kind of feeds that type of stereotype. So me personally, I think that they all trolling us. It's all a publicity stunt.
So let me ask you something. Would you have gotten the ONIKA tattoo on your neck?
Oh, hell yeah. What?
Oh.
Yeah, I would have got that tattoo on my neck. This nigga is he probably got $1 million out the deal. You can reverse a tattoo. Tattoos are reversible. So even if right now he rocking the tattoo, you know what I mean, for let's say 6 months or whatever, however Nicki would want him to play this game, because I really don't believe that Nicki is with him for real. I believe that once she saw that the media attached him to her, I think Nicki said, this is a good idea to spin a new narrative, to have my name in the headlights, because there's an old saying, there's no such thing as bad publicity.
Okay.
And that's still true to today.
Okay.
It don't matter what we say about Nicki as long as we're talking about Nicki. That's all that matters. It keeps her relevant.
Okay.
She's staying relevant.
Okay. I agree.
So I believe that she's trolling us.
And so you would have got the tattoo too.
Us, I believe. Oh, yeah, hell yeah. I would have got it on my neck. I would have got it on my little, Nicki tattoo under my eye. Oh. Fuck that. Hell yeah. Oh. I would have did the whole thing for Nicki. I mean, she's fine in general. I mean, let's keep it real. Nicki's a beautiful, beautiful, beautiful woman. Mm-hmm. So me personally, I would have kind of did it just because if I'm going to get the chance, you know what I mean?
So are you saying you'd fuck Nicki Minaj?
Oh, are you crazy? What nigga wouldn't? I don't care if you are gay, transgender, lesbian. You're going to fuck Nicki Minaj if she say, fuck me.
Oh. Well, thank you, caller.
Yeah.
Thank you. You have.
Yes.
Thank you. Well, sheesh. Well, not for nothing. Mario said the same thing. That singer Mario? He said he pounced on Nicki Minaj's cakes too. Everybody wants a piece of the box. Well, me personally, I just would want to sit and kiki with her and get all the tea. And honestly, I really want to know, to be real with you, I really wouldn't want to fuck Nicki Minaj. What I would really want to know was, how was that session with her and Quavo? Because, when Quavo mentioned in his song Huncho Dreams, when he said he was pulling her hair and she was across the hotel room and then he ski in her face, what did that give? And that's when she used to wear the 40 inches. So I mean, I'm like, bitch, so you way up there, he way back here, he like, girl, what was that like? Nicki is nasty, period. So I know, bitch, I just want to see a session because I know I'll be in there like, bitch, is this what you giving, girl? Like, wow. I feel like Nicki is a nasty beat. Ooh, I feel like Nicki is nasty. All right. Somebody talking about what's your Instagram, caller? Where are you? Listen, this is not the Love Connection. That is a different show for another day. All right. Caller 573-9555. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
I am new, but I found you a couple nights ago.
Okay.
And I think you are hilarious.
Thank you so much.
Hello, motherfucker.
But I think Nikki is struggling to stay relevant.
Ooh.
I do.
Ooh.
And I love hip hop.
Uh-huh.
And Nikki's time is up.
Ooh.
She's 36.
Ooh.
And her time is up.
Wait a minute, caller. Hold on. Because you know a lot of people are going to feel some type of way about that last comment that you made.
I don't care.
But listen, we got to get into it.
I feel like fuck them barbs.
We got to get into some things.
I feel like fuck them barbs.
We have to get into some things.
Well,
now, 36. Hold on. 36. That's old now?
In female rap.
Oh.
In female rap it is.
But men can be old. But men can be older.
But no. Listen to me.
Okay.
Let's be clear.
Okay.
Male rappers stay relevant by attaching themselves to younger artists. Nicki didn't do that.
Right.
Nicki wanted to stay number one, the queen as she calls herself.
Right.
She didn't attach herself to anyone younger. When you have Future, he works with everybody young. When you have Kanye, he stepped down and worked with someone young. But they are also doing other things, a bunch of different they have other things going on. But older artists and rappers, they work with younger rappers.
Mm-hmm.
Nicki didn't do that. So she dropped that ball.
Mm.
When she come in the game at 25, Little Kim was 33-ish.
Okay.
She pretty much, she kind of took her spot.
Well, Little Kim was not
She
doing
was fresh.
anything at that time.
She wasn't doing anything. You're right. It was a lot of women when Nicki came in the game that wasn't doing a damn thing. And that's why she reigned as long as she did, because they wasn't doing anything. But now, Cardi, when she come in the game, she was 24.
Mm.
Now she's 26. And she's hot. Nicki underestimated her. Oh, this ain't going to last. This is not going to last.
I can agree with that. I can agree with that.
It is sticking. And this is the thing. Nicki has a persona as a wannabe stripper.
Ooh.
She aligns herself with strippers and sex workers and things like that. But she also tells women to know their worth. But then she go out and she aligns herself with a sex offender and a killer.
Ooh.
She makes a lot of sense these days.
Wow.
Okay. But all I'm saying is Nicki is 36, and for female rap, that's old. I'm sorry, but it is. Cardi is fresh and new. And guess what? In that Money video, she's actually a stripper on that pole.
Ooh.
She's not pretending. She lives the life that she raps about, whether she writes it or not. There's been a lot of men rappers in hip-hop that didn't write. But no one talks about that. But that has went on for a long time.
Period.
A lot of rappers don't use that pen. Nobody talks about it. Now, the big rappers do, but some of the smaller ones didn't. But Nicki, I never liked the pop Nicki. Never.
Okay.
I like the rap Nicki, but this album wasn't it.
No, this was not it. You have to go watch my video, The Downfall of Nicki Minaj. And I want you to call back in.
I will.
Yes, it's on my channel. Watch The Downfall of Nicki Minaj. And then you have to watch the video on my channel that's called Cardi B is only hot because of her story. Yes.
Well, I want you said that you don't like her rapping. Now, I want you to tell me you didn't like her rapping in the City Girls, Twerk. Come on now. You know you like that song, Twerk. Come on now.
You know what, sis? I'm going to be honest with you. I don't think I've ever heard that song unless it was on Instagram.
Well, you need to look up the City Girls. And she just shot a video for it maybe 3 weeks ago in Miami. That's why she missed the court date.
Okay.
And just go listen to her verse. She got the second verse. And I'm telling you, it has a 90s vibe, and I guarantee you will like it. And I want you to let us know that you like it, because that song is it's fire.
Okay, well,
let me tell you something. I'm 48, and I love hip-hop. I love hip-hop. I love music.
Right.
And that song is fire,
so what you're
and
telling
Nicki
me,
is on her way out.
so, well, let me ask you this. Can Nicki Minaj, can Cardi B out-rap Nicki Minaj?
No.
Okay. I just want to see if you was going to be on some bullshit or not.
No, absolutely not.
Okay.
No.
Okay.
But right now, Cardi B is making better music.
Yes, I agree.
Cardi B's music is sticking.
Yes.
And Cardi B is making music for the club.
Yes.
Nicki ain't making nothing for the club. You know why? Because her ass is 36.
Well, no, because she's not listening.
The only club song she got is the Fifi song, and that's not her song. She's a feature. Nicki is a better feature artist.
Yes.
Period. But Cardi is no. She's not a better rapper. Absolutely not. But her song, but she's making better music, and she's making hit after hit after hit after hit, whether she writes it or not. She is delivering.
You're right.
And Nicki is fixing to sit down.
All right.
Nicki is fixing to sit down.
Well, you know what? I like you, caller. You're going to have to make sure you stay on here. Make sure you come on to our Music Wednesdays, because I'm going to start getting a lot of artists in here and talking music and hip-hop stuff. I like your point of view, and I tested you with that last question, so I know that you're not on some bullshit, because anybody that tells me that Cardi B can out-rap Nicki Minaj, I can't take anything that you say seriously.
No.
Okay.
No.
Thank you, caller.
I love hip-hop.
I love you, too.
Thank you. Bye-bye.
Wow, she was incredible. The lines are through the roof. Now listen, tonight is just a regular old night, not too much going on. But I'm happy. Look at how many people are here. How many people we got here? Wow, we have over 500 people here, and it's not even a drama night. Shout out to the new subscribers, and shout out to the people catching the replay right now. And also, I want to shout out to every one of my moderators that is keeping this chat lit, safe, and secure for viewers like you. But I want to say something. Listen, this is the part where I start begging for subscribers. If you haven't done so right now, make sure you guys subscribe, okay? Subscribe to this channel. If you're loving the content here, make sure you guys subscribe. All right, now we'll move on. Okay. 917-1776. You're live on the air.
Hi.
Hey, what's going on?
Good night.
Thank you.
I'm good.
I feel like shit.
Like your show.
Okay, thank you.
Don't feel like shit. You don't feel like shit. We don't allow you to be feeling like shit right now. But I want to let you know I love your show, and I just started watching your show about 2 weeks now.
Okay.
And you're on my favorite artist now. I am up in my 40s.
Yes.
I'm not supposed to like Cardi B. Yes, I'm not supposed to like Cardi B. My daughter think I'm crazy.
Uh-huh.
But I would like to say, Nicki Minaj, okay, my issue with Nicki Minaj is when she came in the game, she dissed everybody and left them behind.
Uh-huh.
And that's fine. That's what rappers do. She started over again. She was gone for like 2 years, maybe 3 years. She came back again because of Cardi B. And then she still closed the door on other artists instead of helping bring herself up, like bringing other people up. She, like, to me, she wants to be the only rapper, female artist, and she don't want nobody else around. You know what I'm saying?
Uh-huh.
And I just feel that's actually what turned me off about her. It's like she's to me, she's real selfish in the game. You know what I'm saying? That's just my opinion. But as far as her music is concerned, she do make some good music, but to me, she still wasn't as good as Little Kim, in my opinion. But that's the old me,
right?
Older me. I just never liked her. You know what I'm saying? Her style of rapping to me was gimmicky. It wasn't consistent, and to me, it wasn't like reality. She's rapping about shit that's not real.
I think Nicki Minaj. See, here's the thing. I think Nicki Minaj came out and what she did do, what a lot of people don't give her credit for, she made feminine rap acceptable. Like she was a bad bitch, and she made it. She literally opened the doors for all these girls, like for Cardi B, and now Cardi B has opened the door for all these bitches that are strippers with green hair and to want to do music. Like you don't literally you literally have zero.
Let's not get into the Sunny Bunny.
No,
world.
but what I'm just saying is it's like Nicki Minaj created this lane for feminine rap to be good, because if you think about Foxy Brown and Little Kim, it was all so hardcore. Even Remy Ma and Eve, like none of them sounded feminine.
I love Remy.
But Nicki sounded, she came in feminine. Yeah.
She changed the tone of how rap's supposed to be out there. She did. I agree with you on that. I do. And she did open the doors for a lot of these new upcoming artists that's coming out right now. But again, I just feel like she could have opened the door even wider if she had invited some of these rappers in. You know what I'm saying? To me, she just shut the door, shitted on everybody, and said, fuck everybody, I'm doing this myself. And then she disappeared. She went off the scene, and then as soon as Cardi B comes out, here she comes again. And I'm looking at her like, bitch, you done gained 50 pounds.
But that's not what happened. That's not what happened. That's not what happened.
Mm-hmm.
That's not what happened. Here's the thing. Nicki Minaj did come out with a fuck you, right? But she had to make a decision. This is what people are not realizing. She had to make a decision. And because before Nicki was actually revealed to the world, behind the scenes, Nicki was creating buzz. Kim was working alongside her, okay? But it came...
Oh, yeah, I remember that.
It came
they had the little street battles and shit.
But it came to a point where Slim and Baby pretty much told Nicki, yo, I know you and Kim is cool, but we just want to work with you. You have what it takes now. So you're going to have to say fuck her and move on. I don't believe Nicki wanted to do that because she's always looked up to Kim. But Nicki, in her mind, wanted to be something bigger than anything any female rapper has ever done. And listen, you can't be the queen following the queen. You're gonna have to gonna have to say fuck you. You're gonna have to take out the queen. She had to in order to get that spot. She had to. She could not be friends with Little Kim and be the queen of rap. There was no way that was gonna happen.
I agree with that.
There was no way that was gonna happen.
I agree with that.
So
and I agree with that. Money business wise, it was a smart decision on her part. I do agree with that. But again, when it came to this new type of music that they're playing right now, because if you listen to Nicki Minaj and if you listen to Cardi B, it's two different type of sounds.
Right.
They're not the same sound.
So I'm getting to that. So this is what happened with that. This is what happened with that. Now, Cardi B was buzzing, right? But Remy Ma came out and threw everybody off with... Because Remy Ma so for a while, they had been pushing all these different artists to try to take Nicki's spot. It was Iggy Azalea. That didn't last. And there was the white agenda there. And then you had the girl from the UK. What's her name? Lady LaSure. They tried to get her. Yeah. And so it was a lot of girls that they were trying to get to pit against Nicki. The same thing that Slim and Baby did to Nicki for a Little Kim, and some of these girls either didn't want to battle or they couldn't handle it. Iggy Azalea couldn't handle it. Remy Ma gets out of jail, okay? Remy Ma gets out of jail. She immediately comes out busting shots. A lot of people thought Nicki Minaj was busting shots. No. Remy Ma came out busting shots on the Fresher track. Remy Ma came out busting...
Nicki Minaj just didn't answer her.
She just came out busting shots.
Nicki...
Huh?
Nicki didn't even answer her.
No, for a
Nicki
while.
just ignored her.
Then Nicki Minaj came out. Then Nicki Minaj came out with the song with Gucci Man, "Make Love." Then she was busting shots at Remy Ma. Then Remy Ma came back with "Fuck Nicki Minaj" and "Sheether." But while all that is happening, Cardi B is getting signed by Atlantic. And they're building Cardi B. So Nicki Minaj, she dropped the ball because she wasn't paying attention because Remy Ma was the big distraction. And then Cardi B, they packaged her up. And why Cardi B was successful, because when Cardi B came out, it was the trap. It was the sound of the trap. Everybody wanted that Atlanta sounding music. And there was an wide open lane for that. And so Cardi B jumped on that trap sound, and boom, there you have it. She is the female, king of trap. Like, she is. Like, her beats are very good. She's like the mumble rap female.
Yeah. The one thing I do like about her, though, and that is different from all the rappers, except for Remy. Remy is real. I ain't gonna fucking front on Remy. Remy is real. She's natural with her shit. I feel Nicki Minaj is a little fake. I feel this whole tattoo shit. Like, first of all, the man she with is a pussy.
Okay.
And he's definitely there for the money. Because any real man that loved, and she really loved this man, she wouldn't mark him like a dog. You only put tattoos on people when you're trying to put them in a secure position so they don't move like a dog. I don't like that. I think that's fucked up. You know
if this man leaves Nicki Minaj, this is not. Listen, she has a lot more to lose than he does. He has nothing but everything to gain.
Yeah, I agree. He got nothing but everything to gain, but it's just I lose respect for her for his death.
Okay.
Because if he's really, really a real man and he love her and all that shit, first of all, they only been together for like 2-3 months. Who the fuck put a tattoo on themselves for any woman? Even she know that's not normal.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? She knows that's not normal. And she knows that this is just for now. I'm going to let your ass go in a couple of weeks or a couple of months. I'm getting what I need to get out of you, and I'm going to let you go because you're a dumbass putting tattoo on me. I'm taking a tattoo because I tell you to do it within 2 months. Let me tell you, most women want a man that could control the relationship regardless of the money status.
Right.
You
All right, caller.
ain't got no control of that.
All right. Thank you, caller. We got to move on. We got a lot of people. Thank you, love. Thanks for calling. Bye. All right. Okay. I love everybody. We get into some things tonight. I like that. Yeah, listen, we got to listen. So we got to know what we talking about. Like, we got to get into some real things when we start to get into, how this whole thing came about. Let's be very clear. Remy Ma started the shit. Remy Ma was a distraction. Cardi B came up, but I'm not going to discredit the fact that Cardi B found a lane, tapped into it. I don't know why Nicki Minaj has not tapped into the trap lane. That's why I feel like Nicki Minaj, either she is not paying attention, or she is not fucking listening, or she got a bunch of people around her that's just telling her, yes, Nicki, yes, Nicki, yes, Nicki, because they're afraid to get fired. Like, something is not clicking. So now she's on here doing social media stunts. Now we're worried about the next episode of Queen Radio. Now we're worried about what the fuck next post is going to be versus the next freestyle. I've said this in my video before. You guys got to go back. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys go watch The Downfall of Nicki Minaj. That's really a gem-dropping video. People slept on that video. And then go watch my breakdown of Cardi B's Only Hot because of her story. Like, a lot of people slept on that. Don't go sleep on those videos. All right. Let's take another one. 202-4910. You're live on the air.
Hello.
Hey, what's going on?
Hey, I really like your show. I just started watching you maybe a couple of days ago.
Oh, thank you. Well, welcome to the show. Welcome to the channel.
Yeah, first I want to say Nicki Minaj is financing everything from that tattoo that's on that man's neck, to those chains, to that whole outfit that he's wearing. I mean, she's killing it. And then if you saw in that video on her Instagram where I guess she took all those bloods out to dinner. They were all like saying, "Thank you, Queen," or whatever. Like she paid for that whole night. You know what I'm saying? Like,
Okay.
just finance and everything. And that dude is like, he's been in prison for 11 years. He's a bum. Like, I don't know why she's with him. Like, I mean, I still can't get over that. Like, I'm a Nicki Minaj fan, but, like, ever since this whole thing's been out with her being with this rapist, I just, like, I'm not feeling it.
Yeah, you know,
I'm not feeling it.
I don't know what's going on either with her, honestly. I don't know if Nicki Minaj is at a point to where she is bowing out, but battling mentally, like, okay, I want to be in a relationship, but I want to rap, but I don't know what the fuck's going on. I don't know why she's doing this. Like, I don't know. I really wish I knew, but I can't even begin to try to imagine. Like, I've literally tried. I've literally, like, had an argument with her. Like, girl, what the fuck is going on here? Like, you get what I'm saying? In my mind.
Right.
Like, what's going on here?
Like, he's a bum.
Well,
he's a bum.
Well, you know, he's
a
alleged. He also had a girlfriend, and in the text messages from the girl, he was saying
he was looking for a bag.
Yeah,
he was looking for a bag. Yep.
I don't really know.
And then with the Cardi B situation, I mean, I already knew she was going to take back Offset. First of all,
well, that's her husband. Come on now.
Like, right. I don't know why she was fronting for everybody. And then I just checked out that Money video. I don't like it. I don't like it. I'm sorry. I mean, personally, like, I just think Cardi B is whack. Like, the whole video is whack. She can't rap.
No.
I mean, she has no ass in the video. I don't know what she's trying to clap her back, I guess. I don't know. It's like, I'm not feeling it. I've never been feeling Cardi B ever since she was on Instagram and her videos started going viral. I mean, it's like, I don't understand what people really like about her, because it's like she promotes so much, like, ratchetness. Like, she's just like,
I'll tell you why Cardi B is popular.
So nasty, and
Cardi B is popular.
I don't get
It's the story. It's the storyline. It's the story. It's the story of it all. I'm telling you, it's the whole, oh my God, she came from the bottom. And see, people are not going to like this. Oh my God. Oh my God. Oh my God. I don't even know if I should say this.
I just don't get it.
Well, and I'm okay. And listen, because I have to be able to talk race, sexuality.
And let me ask you, can I ask you a question?
Uh-huh.
Does she sound like she's retarded when she's rapping? Like, I don't know what it is with her production, but when she's rapping, it's like you can barely understand.
Okay, Carly, you trying to drag it. You trying to drag it. But no, listen, here's what I'm saying. I personally feel like a lot of it is Cardi B's story, and I'm just going to put it out there, it's her ethnicity. The fact that she's not really black, and if you really think about it, this Latin or, you know, this Puerto Rican or this, you know, Hispanic, like hip hop thing that's being pushed right now on everywhere. It's like, you know, it's kind of like, how do I say this without sounding like I'm upset about it? I'm just noticing it's more acceptable for non-black people to do black things. Like, okay, let me say use Bruno Mars. Bruno Mars could make a song, right? And then Chris Brown could make the same song. But Bruno Mars would probably get the award for it. You get what I'm saying? Or Bruno Mars would get the nomination as if he's like that much more talented than Chris Brown, when that's not true. Or you get what I'm saying? Like things like that. Like, I don't know. I feel like there's this like this Hispanic, like they want like this hip hop meets like, I don't know how to say it without, I don't want people to be offended.
Like they're trying to water down like hip hop, like make it less black.
Yeah.
Like,
and
and
it's more acceptable if it's not, you know, it's more commercial if it's not a bunch of black people on it or dark skinned people on it. You know? Just
even Nicki Minaj, I mean, you could tell over the years, like, she's been bleaching her skin. You could tell over the years she's gotten significantly lighter.
I mean, it's just obvious that that's what it is. You know what I mean?
Mhm.
They prefer, the more racially ambiguous look, when it comes to even hip hop.
Uh-huh.
So,
All right, thank you, caller.
but yeah. Okay, thank you.
Let's take another call. 845-4007. I knew some people was gonna be mad at that, but let me clear that up. I mean, here's the thing, people. Um, we have to be able to talk race, people. Let's just call it what it is. The majority of people looked as though lighter is better, and it sells. I can tell you, and I'm only talking from my own experience. When I would go DJ parties, they would not. Literally, we threw a party, and they told us that I threw a party, and they told me that we could not come back and throw a party at this event because it was too ratchet. It was hip hop, and of course, it was a lot of black people there. And I kid you not, I live in California, so we have a lot of Hispanics here. I kid you not. The next week, there was a Hispanic group of people. They had the same party with the same music. And it was packed, and everybody was just like, this is a great party. Like, sometimes it just is what it is. I'm not saying that that's all that it is. I'm saying, but that doesn't hurt her case. You have this, not only is she lighter skinned, that she can compete. Think about a lot of these women that were trying to come up. Even think about think about fucking Iggy Azalea. Why were they pushing Iggy Azalea so far? Let's be very clear. Iggy Azalea did not flop because of nobody was buying her music or people didn't like her. Fuck no. Iggy Azalea flopped because she could not fucking handle the pressure. So she quit her damn self. She was getting all the endorsements. She was getting every fucking cosign. She was performing everywhere. Nicki was having to shade her too. Iggy Azalea just couldn't handle Nicki Minaj's fucking smoke. But if Iggy Azalea would have really went there, everybody was willing and ready to fucking get Nicki Minaj the fuck out of here for a white girl that can rap. And if you don't believe that, then you don't have to. But listen, we got to be able to talk about it. We got to be able to talk about it. Like, and it's not that we just got to be able to talk about it. It's more marketable not to be black, period. It is what it is, guys. A lot of people will look at it as though like you could make more money that way because we can dress you up. Like, listen, think about Cardi B. Especially if you're like a Puerto Rican or something like that. Oh my God. So that means you're a crossover. You can be Afro Latina, you can be Latino, you can be black. You notice Cardi B is black when it's convenient, then she's Latino when it's convenient. But that's part of the structure. That's literally part of it. Like, if you are like brown like that, it's a fucking gold mine. Because you can be black one day, you can just be Hispanic one day. You can be mixed. I mean, come on, y'all. All right, let's get into some things. All right, 519-0223. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand.
Hi, how are you?
It's your Canadian caller.
Hey, what's going on?
Okay. It's a really good discussion. Like, I completely agree with you. Like, if you look at, like, the history of music, like, rock and roll, they had the same thing happen. Like whenever like the black artist would put something out, it wouldn't really do or sell as much until you got like an Elvis Presley or like the Rolling Stones,
mm-hmm.
and they basically just like bit off like the other earlier work of like African American artists. And I think that's what's happening with like the hip hop genre. It's like because like the Latin market is so big, and they're just like noticing like there's so many like trap hip hop Latin music right now, like with Azuna, or like with Bad Bunny, like all these like hip hop like Latina or like singers or rappers coming out all of a sudden,
and it's literally forcing these artists to make to do songs with them, which is a good thing because listen, I even like the Drake song.
Drake had a song out.
Drake even did this, and I actually don't know what the fuck he's saying, but I like that song. Tekashi 6ix9ine, even though he's Hispanic, but he has one of those songs on his album, and I like it. Nicki Minaj, she'll play in that market as well. You have to now. It's like that is the new hip hop, and it's literally going from trap, just straight trap music, Atlanta trap, to Latin trap, like trap Latino. Like that's going to be the next wave. Watch. Like if you don't have like an Ozuna on your song, it's not going to hit. Watch. And there's nothing wrong with that, but I think that that's what helps the success of Cardi B.
Yeah, I 100% agree with that.
Yeah.
Also with her whole like Offset situation, I feel like at this point it was probably just a publicity stunt. I don't know, like that's what I get from her. Like the moment I saw that like video where she was like taking up for him, and she's like, "Oh, does it mean I'm getting back with him? I just don't want you guys to drag my man," like all that stuff. I'm like, okay, like watching it, nah, like I feel like she's just saying that because she actually wants to get back with him, like this was planned or something. And I don't think it went the way that they wanted it to, because like the reaction was a little like extra with like when everyone was saying that it was abusive or controlling, the fact that he wouldn't take her no, and like went on stage and like ruined her moment. I don't think that's what they wanted. They wanted it to be like a push for like, oh, that was so sweet, he should, she should forgive him. Like that's what I think they wanted. They wanted to like, because they saw that she had to dump him or do something because it was looking bad in her favor that she's still with this person that's cheating on her, and like the fan base, like no one likes him. So if she like actually just dumps him or does something that's more like, oh, like she's not taking it, like she's standing up for herself, like, because you can't have a song like, oh, you better be careful with me, all this other stuff, and you're not even doing anything about him, you know what I mean? Like, and Nicki was shading him, saying like, oh, you're not a queen for that, like, to look pretty and shit for the gram, but in real life, he's cheating on you, he's doing this and that. So she had to do something. She couldn't just pretend it didn't exist.
Right.
And in that entire time, she never said the words, he cheated on me, he, did this and that. Like, she was still sticking up for him. So I feel like it's a part of, like, a publicity stunt at this point.
And what do you think about, did you watch the Money video?
Yeah, I thought it was good. Yeah, she's taken the throne.
Oh.
Like it or not.
Oh.
She's like, I think she's been the best-selling female rap artist 2 years in a row straight. Okay, she's Nicki's done. I honestly believe that.
But
if it's not going to be by Cardi, it's going to be by someone else. Because unlike Nicki, Cardi's opened doors for other people. She's done songs with like the one caller said, I forget what their rap name group is, but the City Girls. She's done and she's brought on Kim and Remy. She's done she's paid homage.
Let's talk about that. Hold on. Let's talk about that for a second. So, and this is the interesting conversation. I love this. I love this. So taking the throne. So numbers. That means, so if you have the numbers, that means that you are the better rap, the queen of rap, just off of numbers.
Yeah, according to Nicki, because that's what she was using to throw in Remy's face. Remember, she was like,
she did.
Well, I can rap. You can rap. Yeah, she was like, you can rap. But who's the queen of the numbers?
That is true.
About the stats,
that's
all that
true.
stuff. She was using that in Remy's face, but she can't use that anymore.
Oh. Well, I can't argue that because that is true. She did do that. But at the same,
Cardi's making history. She's doing numbers that Nicki's never done. That's a fact.
Wait, did you just say Cardi B is making history? Wow.
She is. Didn't she get 2 number ones on the the Billboard, the one that only Lauryn Hill did? Nicki's been in the game for how many years? She's never done that.
Wow. But listen, here's the thing, and I will have to rebut this just a little bit. I think that it's easier now. Well, first let me say this. Cardi B is definitely more viral content than Nicki Minaj. There's no way that Cardi B has 36 million followers and Nicki Minaj has almost 100 million followers. And Cardi B, when she drops a song or a snippet of a video, she gets 18 million views, and Nicki Minaj gets 1 million. So there's no denying that Cardi B is hotter right now than Nicki Minaj, and Cardi B has a younger fan base. And so I just feel like in the streaming era, which we're in, I feel as though that it might be a little bit easier to get that number one, because I mean, what do we know? We could have a bunch of Barty Gang fans turning on our Apple Music and playing Bodak Yellow while we sleep all night. You get what I'm saying? So can you really judge the numbers?
But the rest of the artists are doing the same thing.
They are.
Cardi has that same advantage that everyone else does. It's not like she's the only one who has that advantage.
That's true.
Everyone else does too. Nicki has that advantage.
But I just kind of feel like with Cardi being hotter than her right now, and a lot of, but think about it. And I think a lot of Cardi's audience is younger. I don't know about you, but I'm not finna go and put nobody's song on replay all goddamn night. But I know my little sister.
No, I'm not.
My little sister probably might. And I think Nicki Minaj is more my generation. Cardi B is more my little sister generation. You know, I have to play devil's advocate, but it's no denying that Cardi B is the hotter artist right now. You're absolutely right.
Yeah, that's basically what I'm gonna say. And with the whole Nicki situation, I'm not really sure why she's really with him. Like, I just don't get it. Like, I get, they have like a history. Like she said, she dated him when she was 16. All this and that. That's good. But is it really worth like your reputation,
right?
Your, like the thing that you've built up, like at this point. Like, you're tarnishing it. Like, I feel like she wants this bad girl image that like Cardi has, and she's trying to copy that. Like, all of a sudden you're a blood.
Right.
Like, when you're and you're almost 40. Now you want to be a blood?
What is up with all this age bashing? I didn't know 36 was old, honestly. Like, what? Wait, what did we say? 36 is old? That's old?
For the hip-hop genre? Yes, it is.
For
she
who?
Was calling Kim old, and Kim wasn't even in her 40s when she came in.
But for who? Like, you got men rapping like still. Eminem and Jay-Z and Nas.
For females, it's old.
Really?
It's a fact, yes.
I just think it's only old when you don't, like, think about Beyonce. Beyonce's fucking.
She acts old.
Who?
That's the thing.
Nicki Minaj is not listening.
Her music is out of touch.
Yes, she's not listening.
It's very out of touch.
She's not updating the sound. That's what's gonna fuck her up. She doesn't want to give in to the new sound.
Is it that, or she can't just do it? I don't think she can do it.
Fuck no.
She tried it.
Oh no.
She's tried it.
She's tried it on
like
what? On what? On what?
On that Ray Shimmer record, the remix to one of their songs. I forget what it was, but she did something, and that flopped.
Oh, see.
And then she also did that LMI song, the R&B thing.
Yeah,
she
that
did a
really
remix,
wasn't. We're not going to talk about that one.
And that shit was garbage too.
Yeah. All right, caller. Shit, man.
She tries to follow the flow. I see her.
Well, I mean, you got some points today. You might have stopped me today. You got some points. All right. Thank you. I got a shitload of people in here, though.
Okay.
Thank you. I love you from Canada.
Bye.
Shout out. Wow. Wow, y'all are really going in tonight. It's a lot going on. We're going to take a few more calls, and I have to get the fuck on out of here because I'm not really feeling too well. But I'm going to take another caller. Let's take a few more calls. Let's do 347-5071. You're live on the air.
Hey, Armand, how you doing?
Hey, shout out to you. I'm doing good.
All right, so I want to just get through the fluff and get to the more important shit because I see you having a really great conversation about hip hop, and a lot of these YouTubers don't really talk about the hip hop aspect. So I love that you're doing it and not just a straight guy.
Thank you. And honestly, hold on. And honestly, that's what I want this channel to be about. So the fact that we have 600 people on here, sorry to cut you off, but the fact that we have 600 people on here and we are literally talking about the hip hop and the music portion, I'm so fucking elated and I'm so happy because if you've been watching me for some time now and my moderators and my main people know, this is really what I want to get into. The gossip is great, but I really want to get into some things. And I love that we're having this conversation. So yes, thank you for noticing and thank you guys for sticking around for the whole hour. All right, go ahead.
You're welcome. So if I could just gloss over this tattoo thing, if I have no control over a man, so if you want to go out and get my name tattooed on him, that's on him. I'm going to tell him he's stupid to his face. However, everyone in the chat and everyone listening, keep in mind that Safari, they were together for 12 years. Safari got her face tattooed on his arm, and 6 months after, that girl was gone. That girl was gone. She was like Quad. She took the furniture and she left. She was out. Okay, so that's that on that. Cardi and her man, I already told people it's a publicity stunt because when I saw her publicist helping him come out to the stage with the stuff, I said, no, sis. There's no way that this man knew that these flowers were going to be the same dimensions as the cases that they hold the sound equipment in. I said, this is all planned. And if she didn't know and she not going to cuss out her publicist, then they're in cahoots.
Yes.
Period. Because I wouldn't have kept that one on my team at all. Now, to the hip-hop thing. When it comes to Cardi and Nicki and this discussion, I'm always finding myself talking on both sides of my mouth because I'm like, the one side has a point, the other side has a point, right? Now, I'm going to start with this when it comes to Nicki. I don't think that she has to put anybody on. Everyone has this idea that like, oh, well, Nicki was the only one, so she got to put everyone on. She got to give everyone a chance to be popping. No, because you got to work just as hard as she did just to get to where she's at. However, when Remy went to jail, it was a drought. It was no one out there. And Nicki was the only one bubbling up. Yeah, it was other girls or whatever, but they fell to the wayside. And Nicki was the only one that rose to the top. And the whole thing with Kim happened, which I've already said, majority of Nicki's beefs, majority of female rap beef in general is manufactured by male rappers.
Absolutely.
Because the things that because like Nicki and Cardi beefing over not in the sense of like them speaking, because when you hear them both speak about their issue with each other, it's, oh, well, that person said, and I thought because I heard, and this person said. And I kid you not, if you go to any male rapper, they'll be like, nah, I'm about to call 21 Savage right now, ask him right now, yo, bro, did you say this? It's squash. Look at Tory Lanez. He called Royce the 5'9" over a miscommunication on Twitter, and he came back and said, we're good now. So you already know. You got men up in your ear telling you this, that, and the third, but I think that when Remy went away, I think everyone just said, oh, she's it. And I always say this about Nicki, and I love Nicki to death, and she's very talented. However, if you're the only one in the race running and there's no one next to you, did you really win? Because remember, when she got up there on the BT, I forgot how many years ago this was, and she was in the category with, I think it was like Missy Elliott, who hadn't put on a record in years, not even a fucking album. She was in the same category with, what's her name, Tiffany Fox, who didn't even have she had an EP out, I think, not even an album. She was in a category for best female rapper with women who had not put out solid projects, women who were literally just putting out small things, bits and pieces here and there. And she got up on that stage and she said, oh my God, I didn't think I was going to win. And the whole audience was like, huh? What?
Right.
And at that point I said, if she don't, not to say put women on, but if she doesn't acknowledge someone, in the next few years, they're going to shoot for her spot, and she's not going to know what to do, because you can't say that you're the best. And it's not to bring up old shit or whatever, but like, if it's you and it's Tasha and the rest of these women on YouTube, if you're the only one, Armand, can you really say you're the best if you're not competing against other people who other people think are the best also? You can't say that. You have to run against the best to then say, well, bitch, I'm that one, because the numbers prove it. I ran against this bitch and she was number one last year. This bitch was number one 3 years ago, so I'm number one this year. And the Iggy, I think because the Iggy thing didn't stick, these other girls didn't stick, she thought, oh, well, this Cardi bitch is not going to stick. And because she's stuck, she's like, I don't get it. What does she have that I don't have? What is going on here? And the same shit that Baby and Wayne and the rest of them put in her ear when they put her and Kim against each other is the same shit they did now.
Right. Okay, now watch that.
Well, I don't got to talk to nobody.
Now that is what I get. Now that's where we're smoking. I want to start with that point first. I do believe, because a lot of people forget, or they don't even notice or mention, when Cardi B, this was all contrived, and I do believe it was from some men on the back end, because I believe that this was the plan. Because remember, Cardi B came out, but and when she came out, she did it a little bit different, but she came out in her interview stating that there was a female artist out that didn't support her, that didn't want to help her, that she's seen on the red carpet and that just rolled her eyes at her. So Cardi B had been throwing that out there for us to already put Nicki Minaj in our mind, because if you just said it, there was no female out. So mentally, we're already thinking, oh, well, who is she talking about? Who is she talking about? Cardi B had already contrived this friction and this beef with Nicki Minaj. She just didn't do it in a way that Nicki Minaj did it, like, fuck you, I'm the hottest bitch. But she had already secretly planted that seed.
Which is true, because even when you think about, like, when Lady LaSure did her interview and she said, they wanted me to diss Nicki in order for me to get signed.
Yeah.
And I already told people, I said, where Cardi went wrong is, the thing about it is with Cardi, people say, well, she shouldn't have signed the deal. Cardi come from the project. I don't care what no bitch on this chat says. I don't care what nobody on the internet says. If you're coming from a low-income neighborhood, you're not making that much money, et cetera, and someone says, I'm going to give you this much money to change your whole life, to do something that, honestly, it's not a 9-to-5 job working at fucking Arby's or some shit like that. You're just doing music. And people, yeah, it's hard to be a celebrity, et cetera, but to do that instead of working at some fucking sweatshop, I'd rather do that. What I would have done if I was Cardi is linked up with her and said, listen, sis, they coming for you, and they got me in the shit too, and I'm going to try my best not to. But
no, because Cardi wanted the spot. No, she doesn't have to do that, because remember, the same thing that Cardi did.
I'm talking about if I was her, because I don't know what's in her mind. That's what she wanted.
Now, hold on. We gotta keep it moving. But I want to say this one thing. I want to say this other thing. I'm going to have to put you on mute real quick. But so there was the other part about Nicki Minaj being the only one. Did she really win? I would still have to say yes. And I would still have to say she's still winning in the sense of right now her catalog. I don't care about the numbers. I don't care about the fact that, there was no other women out. Is that Nicki Minaj's fault? For her to still be where she's at 10 years later with a catalog as large as hers, she is winning. This woman is being talked about as a female rapper with the likeness of Ariana Grande's, Beyonce's, Lady Gaga's, Rihanna's. Like, she is a part of, like, the biggest female entertainers of the world. And Nicki Minaj has set on American Idol, making $9 million, sitting next to Mariah Carey. How, as a female rapper, you are judging a singing competition next to one of the greatest voices of all time, Mariah Carey, on American Idol? Bitch, you definitely have made it. You have done songs with Madonna, an icon, Britney Spears, an icon, Lady Gaga, Beyonce. Like, she has out-rapped Lil Wayne and Jay-Z on the same song. Nicki Minaj has out-rapped Eminem. Like, we cannot. She may not have had any women competition, but what people will never give her, and I don't understand why nobody acknowledges the fact that she has out-rapped the niggas that we consider the greatest rappers of all time. Go ahead.
And that is very true. And I'm not going to take that from her. All I say, I'll close with this. I know you got to let it call this. But when it comes to Nicki, and I love her very much, however, when Cardi came out and Cardi was all about this female empowerment and shouting out all the female rappers, Nicki had 7 years to do so in the game, and she never did so until someone else said, well, I'm going to do it first since you're not finna do it. Nicki be giving these I'll say this. When you look at these new male rappers, when they in the interviews and they ask them, who's your top 5 favorite rappers, they never mention Nicki unless they talk about how they want to fuck her. Unless they're asked, who's your favorite female rapper, right? So Nicki will hand out features to them. It's these female rappers, not to say that you owe them anything. However, you know how hard it was to be you. Mm-hmm. And you give these male rappers that, honestly, if female rap disappeared today, they wouldn't give a fuck. Nicki who? They acting like they don't know Kim. It's the people that in the trenches with Kim that recognize her. Missy not getting her just due neither. And and men are referencing her. So you out here giving these male rappers that don't give a shit about you, whether you stay or go, these features. Oh my God, I love Uzi, I love Kakashi, da da da. But what about the Megan Thee Stallions and the Malibu Mitches, the ones that when they go to their interviews they say, who are your favorite rappers? I love this person, I love it. But Nicki's the one, like, she showed me I could be a real rapper. These girls who sound nothing like you, who don't sound nothing like you, are literally giving you the props for birthing them.
Right.
But these boys that don't even have no mention of you in their interviews, you're giving features to for what? They're not gonna help your legacy.
I see that.
So,
all right, Carla, we gotta go. But you know what? I hope you stick around because I like you too. I'm liking these callers. Thank you.
Thank you.
Bye. Yes, we are getting into some things tonight. Wow, shout out to how many people we got in the chat, you all? Somebody let me know. Oh my God, it looks like we got over 600 people in here tonight. Wow, this is incredible. This is fucking awesome. I love you guys. And listen, we got all this without having to talk about no bullshit. Go figure. All right, I think I might do one more caller, y'all, and then we're going to have to wrap it up. Final caller. Make sure you guys are here for the next one. Final caller, 702-9495. You're live on the air.
Hello?
Hello?
Hi, Armand, did I get you?
Yes, what's going on?
Oh, my God, you're awesome.
Thank you.
Awesome. I am enjoying this session like, oh, my God. I'm here in Vegas.
Uh-huh.
By way of Detroit.
Shout out to
my
Detroit.
Name is Meek. Yes, and let's give Nikki her credit. Armand, she's more like pop.
Uh-huh.
She did the crossover, which a lot of women MCs weren't able to do that. So that's the big feat.
Uh-huh.
But it doesn't take away from anything that the other ladies have brought to the table. I was there with the Little Kims and the Foxy Browns and the Latifahs. And, I mean, that was like a great generation of women. But they even competed, but it wasn't on a disrespectful level. But we know Remy Ma is a straight shooter. Let's just keep it hood, okay?
Uh-huh.
So that's a whole different scene with her. But I like these new girls coming up, the Cardis. Let me tell you, I love a stripper. I'm straight, but I love a stripper. I throw money at them in the club. Do it. Dig it. Have fun. Enjoy yourself. It's room for Malibu Mitch. It's room for Asian Doll, Cash Doll, Dreezy out of Chicago, Molly Brazy down in Florida. It's room for all these girls. Get your money.
Mm-hmm.
You run your own race. Don't worry about nobody else, and you'll get your due.
Yes.
Don't be so worried about accolades, because that shit'll come.
Mm-hmm.
Trust me. And real people did real things, and the little bubblegum pop that they do, the Izzy and all that, it's cute, it's fun. But then when you can really hear, Molly Brazy popping off, and it's like, yes, something different.
Uh-huh.
You ain't got to be a stripper, but it's fun. And we know men, they don't like hearing women talk too slick. They'd rather like a stripper bitch. It's the truth.
Ooh.
It's no problem with it, though. I like a stripper. Let's do it.
Wow.
Do it. That's me. I love it. Oh, yeah. Just like I love Nipsey Hussle. I mean, it's room for everybody. I love Little Dirt. I mean, I love Joey Badass, Luke in North Carolina. It's room for everybody. Have fun. Go to the shows. Wild out. Don't shoot and act a fool, but have fun. Get money.
Absolutely.
It's here. It's enough for everybody.
It's enough money for everybody.
Oh,
shit, I'm working. Yeah, somebody said you better work while you. I'm working now, and I'm sick as a motherfucker, but.
Look, family, you going places.
Thank you.
Keep the same vibe. Keep that same energy. Fuck the haters. Do you. Because when you do you, can't nobody fuck with you. Who is that?
Yes. All right, caller. Thank you. All right. Thank you, caller. Oh, wow. All right. We have the lines full, but you know we're gonna have to wrap it up today.
Thank you for using Blog Talk Radio.
If you didn't get a chance to speak today, I do apologize. We had so many people in the queue right now. I'm glad you guys like this. Now, I want to say this, a few things while I have you guys watching. If you or anybody you know makes beats, send me some beats to thearmonwigginsshow@gmail.com, and maybe I'll feature one of your beats into one of my live stream shows and give you a shout out. And that's a way that if you're a producer, aspiring producer, that's a way for me to promote you. We want to give back to the viewers and subscribers. Also, every Wednesday we have Armand Listens to Your Music live with my co-host, the official King Payne, where you guys just send a super chat of $5 and we listen to your music. We literally listen to it. We're not any professionals, but we'll give you genuine, honest feedback. Either it's air horns or
you're trash.
One or the other. So if you guys want to get your music out there, if you have a SoundCloud, YouTube, any of that, we are promoting. And also, I'm going to be picking my favorite artists to share them on my Twitter, share them on my social media, and then share them also on my community page on YouTube. And lastly, I am going to be doing interviews with some of my favorite artists from those shows. So we had a great artist last week who came through, and her name is Anastasia. I can't play her music right now because I don't have the permission, but you want to look her up. She's freaking phenomenal. And yes, I think that is about it. So yes, every Wednesday night, just make sure you guys subscribe and click your notification bell so you know that when I go live. But our Music Wednesday is such a vibe. If you've been there, it is lit. All right. So we're about to get out of here now. I said a lot. I am tired. Okay? Ooh. Oh. Oh. Whoa. Be original, bitch. Be original, bitch. Beats by Exclusive Visions. If you or someone you know makes beats, have them email me at thearmonwigginsshow@gmail.com. And who knows, maybe next time your beat will be featured on the show. Until next time, I'll see you soon. We are recording live from a secret location.